Good morning. What's going on, everyone? It is Sunday. This is the morning show where we kickstart your day, get things rolling for you, make sure that you got the right mindset, you got the right attitude, you got your day ready to go. Whether you're watching it live with us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, or if you're a part of the TikTok crew or one of our panelists here on Clubhouse. Clubhouse, how we doing this morning?
Clubhouse is
Wonderful.
doing good.
That's
Clubhouse
awesome.
is doing good.
By the way, on the Clubhouse, we've got Martinez Rory and we've got Lucian Linkus making things happen. By the way, all of us have this show might be a little shorter than normal. This is Sunday. All of us are a part of a church here in Middle Tennessee. It's called Point of Mercy. And a lot of us have stuff that's going on here at the service, and not just getting prepared, but getting there. All the factors that go into that. By the way, if you're on here, you're checking this out, you watch it later, whatever, and you don't go to church. Look, I get it. Here's what I'm asking you to do. By me just asking, all I'm saying is, would you give it a try? Even if you don't go in person. Most churches, including ours, we do live stream. So that means you can literally jump in on a service. No one know you. You're literally checking it out covertly. And I just want you to try it out. See what you think. See what it is about going to church. Why these people that go to church like ourselves are so excited to do so. And if you would, I would be honored if you would check us out. So if you're on Facebook, you can go to Point of Mercy. Search Point of Mercy. It's a fan page. It's a big green location icon. And man, just check us out this morning. It's gonna be at 7 a.m. All right, 7 a.m. Hey, good morning over there in TikTok land. How you doing? Good to see you. But guys, I don't have necessarily a topic at hand unless somebody. Of course, I think Lucian's got the topic for the day. Lucian dropping them Bible/dad jokes on us this morning. Go ahead. What was you said? You were in the gym and you had some inspiration hit you. What would you say, Lucian?
Well, it coincides with my favorite scripture, but I thought, they that lift weights shall renew their strength.
Yeah.
Lift weight.
Pump it, baby. I love it, man. I love it.
That's funny. But yeah, the thing about Sunday and being inviting others to church at Point of Mercy and wherever they might decide to go, I think we kind of talked about this, and that is, Sunday is the true first day of the week,
Right.
and it is the greatest way. The greatest way, one of the greatest ways to kind of reset your week or start the create the tone for how your week would want to go by starting out the first day of the week in church, sharing and listening and receiving the good news. And so contrary to belief, Monday is not the first day of the week. Sunday is, and what a way to kind of like start the ball rolling, kickstart it, your week, kickstart your mindset. And of course, there's, not to get too deep into it, but there's plenty of scripture that God encourages you to start with Him first. Whether it's in the form of giving or in the form of acknowledging Him at the beginning of the day. How about acknowledge Him at the beginning of the week?
Boom.
Absolutely.
Today's a good time to do it, baby. I love it.
I mean, well, and we don't have an official topic, but how important is it to reset, to be able to reset, to kind of like start over?
I think that's extremely important, and I think resetting. Here's the great thing. Like, let me say this on a reset. Here's what you're really trying to do. You've had a bunch of stuff, at least for me, a lot of stuff has crept into my life, and now all of a sudden I'm not as Optimal. Is that a word? Optimal. I'm not as productive. I'm not as whatever. But what it does is a reset forces me to identify my priorities, to re-identify. Maybe I've gotten so busy, man. I've lost sight of what's most important. And to your point, Martinez, as a believer, it's so important that we don't let the cares of the world, aka just living this life, overshadow the fact that, look, we, like you just said, honoring the Lord in all of our ways, like everything you do. It even talks about like whatever you do, right? Do with all of your heart, like do it all, not all your heart, but whatever your hand finds to do, do it with all your might. Like, in other words, there's a core value as believers that hitting that reset. Like, I think going to a church service not only is good. Somebody just dropped one, sent it packing. Oh man, that's
Flush
awesome.
the cares of this life.
Just flush it down the drain, baby.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do sometimes. You
gotta flush it,
flushing
baby.
it downstream.
Oh
Jason,
man.
did you get a sampler on their mixer
Oh,
for
dude.
sound effects?
Oh man, Charles, what's up, my dude? Charles is on TikTok, and dude, go back on Facebook and find this stream, man. We just had a moment. This is a highlight, and the cool thing is, nobody can really deny or confirm who did it. It's the mystery of Anchor. I don't know who did that.
Mystery.
It's a
Jason just
mystery.
acknowledged it.
I couldn't. My brain. I just heard it and I was like, "What?" Oh man, I love it. I love it. Anyways, back on topic. Reset.
Reset or flush.
Or flush. Yeah, we're flushing the system, man. We're flushing the system. Oh man, that's awesome. But yeah, no, seriously though, that's for me. Like I can tell when my bandwidth is just like there is. I'll tell you, do y'all know? Of course, y'all know Trent Giroux, brother Trent Giroux. Good dude, super good dude. And me and him have had conversations about this. I mean, this guy is super busy. He not only is an executive pastor of a pretty large church, but he runs multiple businesses. Just a and he would do anything for anybody. And he talks about this. He said, "Look, Jay, you have to find margin in your life." Margin meaning that there is space for you to just be, because if you're constantly going and going and going, you can only do that for so long. So even for me, I think that Sunday service, that's a great margin to have in your day. Like protect that margin. Yes, life is going to hit you. Yes, things are going to happen, but like that's where you get that opportunity to honor God and not hit the impulse button and say, "Hey, I hear you, right? You got an emergency come up." Like, I mean, I'm not saying like, I understand, like if you get hit by a car, right? You're going to the hospital. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about you get a business call, you get something going on, right? Hey, we need to take care of this, da 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 da. Hey, you got it. Soonest I can get there is, and however, whatever time that is, after the service. You see, you know what I'm saying? Like, does that make sense about protecting that reset, protecting that moment?
Absolutely. It certainly does.
Definitely.
And, I was thinking, I mean, you have to find some time to kind of like where it's just about you and you kind of like replenishing or self-evaluating. It's a number of things. I think reprioritizing.
Yeah.
Because like you said, if you're just running and it's not just activity as it relates to doing this task and that task during the course of the week or course of the day, it's really actually finding time for your mind, your heart, to kind of capture a rest moment, a moment where it can be replenished.
Right. I agree with that. And not to be whatever, but even given the example and that principle, that Sabbath principle, I mean, there's something holy about that, because you like, for instance, if you're so busy moving, grooving, running, how can you hear the voice of God in your life?
Yeah.
Well, and the voice. Absolutely. How can you hear the voice of God? But how can you hear your body?
Yeah.
You know.
I don't know. My body gets pretty loud. My body's like, hey, you're done.
Right.
Like at some point, my body tells me you're done. I get it. You think like at some point, the body, like, and I don't know if anyone else is like that. We'll go and go and go until you just can't go anymore. And what that and I don't look at that honestly. I don't think that is like you know a badge of what do they call that? A badge of honor. I think that's bad planning. And I've done it so many times. There's so many times where I've not put any kind of margin into my life, and typically what happens to me, man, I just shut down. I have to go to bed for like 12 hours. Just shoots at least a day. But maybe that could have been avoided. Maybe I could have just planned better.
I believe that's the value of when David said, "Be still and know that I am God."
Yeah, that's good, Lucian. That's very good. I've actually heard somebody talk about that. Like, hey, when you take a rest, like a real rest, I'm not talking about, some people rest a lot. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about when you're moving, grooving, you got that 6 and 1 in your week kind of thing. One pastor said that when you take a Sabbath time, whenever, however you do that, you're actually honoring God by trusting that you are not in control, that you're not necessary to be involved for your life to be okay, to just sit and, like you said, know that He is God. Like, my life is not mine. And I think it's really easy when you're the type of person to jump into things, you're doing things, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're very hands-on. You can get this idea in your head that you're doing it. It's subtle. It's not like you're prideful and arrogant, but there is a subtle undertone of, yeah, look what I'm doing. And that Sabbath is like, it's not me. It's Him. And it's okay.
Reprioritizing.
Yeah, it's okay if I hit pause. It's going to be all right. Good topic, Martinez.
But also, be still. Hey, you're not in control. I'm God here.
For sure.
I've got this.
That's right.
We try to control things on our own so much, and Sunday's just that. Clean the cache. Clean out the junk drawer. Get all the things that don't need to be there.
Yeah. I agree completely. Completely. That's awesome. All right, guys. Anything else to add onto that? No pressure at all. Because if not, what we will do is we'll go ahead and bring this one to a adjournment. But seriously, anybody that's watching this, sincerely, like today, I'll tell you this. Just try doing this. Just take 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and just write out your like if you're dealing with some problems, write it out. Do something to kind of get out of your head for a moment, okay? And just hit that reset button, reprioritize. But let me just one more time make a plea again, wherever you're at, whether you're like, some of y'all are already making plans to go to church. I think that's awesome. I'm making plans to go to church. If you don't, if you've never been, I'll say this, even if you've been hurt or offended by a church, let me just say this, that one church doesn't represent the entire body of Christ, okay? It's no different than getting one bad server at your favorite restaurant. It's no different than having that one, like, all I'm saying is people are not perfect. I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. So to make a critical judgment about a grand body of people based on one, it's not even logical. Hear me on this. I'm not trying to be offensive at all. I'm just simply saying, imagine if somebody based their entire outlook of someone, maybe your family, based on the interaction with you at your worst time. It's not fair. I'm not saying that changes or negates what has happened. I'm just simply saying this. Today, why don't you give something a try? Why don't you just give it a whirl? Whether you go in person or you go to a stream. Our stream is going to be live. It's going to be Point of Mercy. You can go to pointofmercy.church, click the live button. You can download our app. You can do whatever you want to do. But I'm just encouraging you, come be a part of something special, something really, really special. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. Panel, any last words?
Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way.
Yes, sir. Hey, by the way, Brittany found she knew that song. By the way, she told me to tell you that. She said because she finished. She was like, "Oh yeah, that's where," because I forgot how she heard it, because I was like, I thought I didn't know what it was. So that's awesome, buddy.
Yeah,
That's
awesome.
Sound of Music.
I don't know.
I don't know if it's Sound of Music, but
Brittany said it was the beginning of a Diamond Rio song or something.
Diamond Rio song, yeah.
Yeah. But it was,
Awesome.
but it's like a really, really old deal.
Very.
Yeah, that's awesome. Lou,
Yeah,
you got any final thoughts?
I'm good. I'm excited for the day. I'm expecting great things.
Ooh.
And I'm expecting great things from myself
Yeah.
from today.
Well, you've already hit it good, man. You said you got in the gym pumping it before church. That's awesome, brother.
Got in a good morning this morning.
He said, I'm here to pump
that's
you up.
cool, Lucian.
Going Oklahoma. It's from Oklahoma. Sorry.
Is that what it is? It's Oklahoma.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
There we go. Mystery
I knew it was a
solved.
musical.
Oklahoma.
No, I got 5 days before I turn 43, so I'm taking it to another level this week.
Come
I'm
on,
starting
baby.
off the week.
Lucian. That's
Starting
awesome.
the week
I
right.
salute you, brother. I salute you.
That's me clapping you up, man, because you dominating. Just don't break them dials today in the sound booth because you're all
Dude,
jacked.
you're freaking. You got it. Hey, the fact that you got one in before Sunday. Before
I've got the aisles ready.
Yeah.
I'm ready to run
Yeah,
the
yeah,
aisles. So.
Yeah.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
Don't let the gray fool you, folks.
Yeah, baby.
Don't let it fool you now.
That ain't nothing but wisdom, y'all. That had nothing to do with my energy.
Energy and drive.
Our Toledo family is on Facebook. What's up, y'all? She says, we need y'all's energy. Hey, we're just living the dream.
Up.
Living inspired, actually. I got my hat on right now. So, all right. Well, everyone, you all be blessed. Be great. We're going to see you tomorrow, 7 a.m. Go reset your day. Go get in church. Go get you some bandwidth. It's going to be an awesome day. And, I was going to say start humming that song, Martinez, but I don't know it. I got to learn that song, man.
Da, 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 da,
There it is.
Da, 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 da.
Y'all take
That's all.
care. Oh, man.